Hi guys, so today there was a creator who brought up a very interesting topic that I think about a lot actually. And they basically brought up the understanding that they noticed that people get really weirded out when they find themselves being attracted to very unconventional people. Like unconventional meaning like weird or just different and fitting outside what mainstream society considers like desirable. This can be like alternative people, for example. Um, but yeah, I think about this a lot. Like a minute ago, I posted a video basically explaining how beauty standards aren't law, and a lot of people will think about that and think and be like, well, you're either attractive or you're not, and it's like yes and no, because in my mind, I think desirability is much more broad in real life, whereas we have the hierarchy understanding of beauty, where it's like, okay, this is who you're supposed to be attracted to. This is who's supposed to like who. This is who's supposed to be happy, get the resources and all of that, and that's good and dandy. But we see all the time that there's like unconventional people getting together all the time, or like a mix and match. But usually, like when people believe like wholeheartedly in like the hierarchies and indoctrination, this is where I feel like we get a society that's very like good at being disingenuous, or like kind of like compartmentalizing our true authenticity and what we truly like. And so I was saying that a lot of desires become, people turn things into like being a fetish or just for fun, or a lot of secrets, or a lot of people are like, well, I didn't know that was their type, when the person ends up with someone creeping around with someone or something. And it's just because a lot of times in our society it is very much so those binaries of like, this is what you're supposed to like, that, and that's that. And yeah, in my mind, I don't think it's always good, because then it becomes this case where there's dehumanization involved of like the unconventional people, and then it becomes this thing where it takes a lot of courage for people to even just go after what they actually like. And then some people understand, if you're mature in life, they understand they're eclectic, but some people still choose what fits the box anyway. And then a lot of people just end up lying to themselves their whole lives, and so when it's really bad. But yeah, it's not as simple as like, oh, that's what's attractive, because we can very much so control the hierarchies and like what's desirable online, but that's not the same as people going out into real life too, and being magnetic in their own right. And so it's so many different scenarios with that.